Communication is such an important tool in our personal and professional lives. We utilize it in so many different ways. Creating a lasting and good impression comes with proper communication, and it creates doors of opportunity for us. In this video, I'm going to share with you the 5 C's of effective communication, the 5 qualities needed to build proper connection with people. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Kwaku Peps. I'm here once again to present you some transformational tips to help you in your personal and professional life. 5 qualities needed to build proper connection with people. Number 1 quality that you need is confidence, really showing that you are eligible and you are good enough for the topic that you are really talking about. When you're standing or sitting, you need to sit up or stand up straight. Indicates that you are confident in what you're talking about and expression of your opinions. Eye contact goes a very long way. It shows that you are honest and trustworthy, and it shows that you are confident in what you're talking about and that you have no fear to voice out your opinion. Appearance do really matter. When you dress well, it shows that you're confident. Studies have shown that people like to engage and interact with people that appear pleasant. Appearing pleasant is indicated by the way you dress. You know, sometimes we walk into interviews and we meet people, and because of our appearance, we have already created an impression of ourselves. So when you dress well and you appear really well, people already give you attention. First impression counts. Dressing well doesn't necessarily mean you're gonna perform well. Appearing well initially create a good impression for yourself. People are more likely to give you their attention and to give you the eligibility to carry on with that task. So it is important to create confidence by dressing well. Do not let your appearance label you as a loser. Another way to build confidence is using hand gestures. It's a way to express that you're confident. It also shows that you are passionate and confident in the topic that you're talking about. Also, utilizing humor creates warmness. Everybody like to feel good and like to walk out of a conversation feeling really good. So using humor shows you are a warm person. Confidence is key when it comes to building connection with people and when it comes to having a good communication with people. The second C of communication, appearing credible in conversations and expression of opinion don't really matters. It shows that you're knowledgeable and you're confident and you know exactly what you're talking about. So it is important to appear credible and to have the actual facts to back it up. In order for you to appear credible, you have to express your opinion based solely on your knowledge. Otherwise, you may come out as fraud or incredible. By appearing credible, you establish your confidence through base knowledge, the knowledge that you have on a particular topic. If you have knowledge on a topic, it makes you appear credible. So before you express your opinion on a topic or an idea, you want to make sure that you have your basics covered, which is doing your homework and researching on the topic. Ask questions when you don't know about something. For you to appear credible, you will rather have to ask questions rather than expressing your opinion about something that you do not know about. You can show that you're a credible speaker or communicator by saying your no. Do not be afraid to say no when you don't know about a particular topic to express your opinions on. It makes you credible. Always talk about things that you know about and expressing your opinions on topics that you are familiar with. Do not guess or fabricate. There is nothing wrong with not knowing. Be firm when you think you have sufficient evidence to justify your viewpoint. It's very important to be firm. It makes you confident. It makes you a strong communicator. Vulnerability is strength. People don't like to look bad, so therefore they feel like they have to fabricate or make up something to talk about. Vulnerability shows credibility. So if you do not know about a topic, it is always important to say, I don't know about it, but I'm willing to learn about it. Another quality of good communication is clarity. You have to establish clarity through your communication. Be accurate and always be straightforward with your points so that you do not lose a listener. You want to create a relationship between you and the listener so that they can take some ideas or take some knowledge out of what you're talking about. You have to be sure to be clear in your speech and clear in your conversation so that people can understand you the way they want to understand you. Use basic, straightforward language so that they can understand exactly what you're talking about. Avoid beating about the bush. Avoid overwhelming people with things not related to the subject matter. Use specific and precise language when speaking. Common language goes a long way. Speak to people, don't speak over people, right? Because when you shoot over somebody, it is hard for them to receive it. Don't beat about the bush. You want to be straight to the point. At some point, people tune out, or at some point, they will not be willing to listen to you any further. Keep your opinions simple, straightforward, and sweet. That's how you really create connection with a person. If the person is able to understand you precisely and directly, it creates a very good impression and a good rapport. You can keep details as straightforward as possible, and do not try so hard to impress unnecessarily. It makes you boring somewhat and it overwhelms people. You want to be able to relate to people by appearing credible and not overwhelming people with your facts and opinions. Clarity, they say, is a virtue, and vagueness is a vice. Another C of proper and quality communication is charisma. It is your appearance and mannerism and body posture that indicates to people your emotional state. It shows your emotional intelligence and also amount of care you have to the person that you're speaking to and that particular topic that you are voicing your opinion about. And you tell people how you feel about them when you communicate with them in a particular manner that indicates your charisma. It makes it so easy for them to trust and believe in the things that you are saying. How you say things and the tone you say it in do really matters as well. So you have to speak in a tone and a rhythm that is pleasant to people. You don't want to sound out of tone, and you don't want to sound in a way that people do not want to listen. It is your voice pitch and your voice volume and your voice intonation and rhythm that indicate to people your emotional state. You want to appear as a person that has charisma by the way you speak and how you say things. Charisma do really matter in our communication. It makes you appear confident. It makes you appear credible. It makes it so easy for people to connect with you and to also establish a long-term relationship with you. Number 5C is compassion. You have to show compassion through your form of communication and the way you communicate and connect with people. For you to show compassion, you have to focus on the need of people. Do not make the subject matter about you. Speak in a way that connect with people and relate to the person. Do not be so quick to maybe judge the person based on your opinion. You always have to validate the person's point of view before you even make your own statement. That shows that you really care about a person's opinion and you're not focused on yourself. You have to be an active listener. Active listening is really key to connecting with people. Be a good listener. It shows that you care about a person. Do not rush to respond to people. Always think before you speak. You want to give yourself a moment to reflect and think about what the person said before you respond. Every time you communicate with a person, you want to have something to inspire people about, and you want to encourage people through the way you communicate, the way you connect with them. It is very important. Always avoid assumption and always avoid judging people through your expression of opinion. Very important that you learn about the 5 C's of communication to help you in your daily communication and your connection building. It goes a long way personally, professionally, and in anything that you do, communication is really important. Thank you for listening. My name is Kwaku Peps. Like, share, comment on it. Let me know what you think, and I will be sure to bring you frequent videos so you can learn from this. Thank you and see you later.